I had a family once. A wife.
This is beautiful.
And a son. And I buried them along with everyone I even knew. What has happened to me? Am I dead?
You are banished from death. Cast adrift between the worlds of light and dark. You are bound together, Talion. My life and yours.
Who are you, Wraith?
I shaped the history of Middle-earth. I crafted the Rings of Power.
Celebrimbor, greatest smith of the Second Age. Sauron deceived you into making the rings. He tortured both you and your king.
Perhaps that pain was what nets us.
I should have died with my family.
I thought you wanted revenge. But there is only one way to close the circle. To defeat Sauron.
The time has come for a new ring.
The world of men is ending. I have seen it. I have felt it. In the fires of Mount Doom, a ranger and a wraith, bound together in death, craft the one thing that could challenge the Dark Lord. A ring of power. Power can blind those who seek it, and even the strongest bonds can be broken. The future I have seen cannot come to pass.
Celebrimbor.
Death calls to you again, Ranger. How do you answer?
Talion, this is beautiful. Where did you find it?
Oh, I still have a few friends left in Gondor. What's wrong, my love?
The past is the past. Nothing can be changed.
We must leave this place. We can go now.
Not too late. Lord death.
The Wraith calls to you. I call to you.
Wraith! Where are you? I will find you.
To kill him, I
That's what I'm going to do.
Come, Talion. Free me.
Need to keep quiet.
You've come far.
These orcs are preparing for war.
This place gives me the creeps.
Talion. Talion.
What was that? Yeah, famous last words.
We must defeat her.
Spider here, spider there. One of these things looks at me wrong. I'm gonna kill it.
Nothing here but shadows and death.
Spiders don't count.
Well, live or die, you know we get to come.
I am here.
Never know what you'll find here.
It's the Ranger!
You wait.
Just you, and he's heading into the web. He's a dead man. Whatever.
Celebrimbor, what has been done to you?
You've kept us waiting.
Free him!
Spider does not forfeit his prey, Ranger. Not unless a greater has set before it. I called you here for a reason.
You will return him to me. Now.
You are brave. For a man. But it is not your sword that will save him. How much are you willing to sacrifice? To suffer.
I have given up everything.
Not everything. Not yet.
You want the ring?
You would give me the ring for the wraith.
And find myself beside him in your web.
I am Shelob, and I deal only in truth. I wouldn't give it up either.
Wait.
Time now!
Take your price.
I'm impressed, Ranger. He must mean something to you. Go to your puppet before he dies.
You have doomed us, Talion. Her power was vast before, and now you have given her mine. I poured my life force into that ring.
Then we must take it back.
The war you came to fight is not here. The ring is lost. So look to Minas Ithil and the Dark Lord's armies that surround it. Look to the Palantir. Sauron will not stop until all of Middle-earth is dominated.
The Palantir must be protected.
Minas Ithil. I must know if Shelob's vision holds true. The spiders showed us the truth. Gondor's last fortress in Mordor cannot fall.
The Palantir is our concern. We must seize it before it falls into Sauron's hands. With it, his armies will be unstoppable. The fate of the city matters not.
I will not let them be slaughtered like my brothers at the Black Gate. We need to do something. Taking out the captain should buy the Gondorians some time.
And they could lead us to the Palantir. We must find a worm and make him talk.
City and you're a grunt. Take the upper city and you're a king.
There. His mind is weak. Who leads the search for the Palantir? The captain leading the search is in the lower city.
Then he will go no further.
Wasting our time down here. What are we even waiting for? What are we doing all the way back? Did I just hear something? Man-filth! You're gonna... On your knees! They really put up a fight for the middle city. It doesn't matter. When the final assault hits them, they'll fall. Like all men. I don't think the glutton is real. Did you hear that?
I think some move made him up to scare the manfolk.
You heard he's supposed to be as big as a... Oi! There's the ranger! Die, worm! Not a damn rat bone. What? You will obey!
Any pigskin I find is going in a slave pen.
Let me go!
We'll throw their nobles from their own towers. You should have kept your mouth shut. Now we're stuck back in the rear instead of where the fighting is. Everybody laughed. It was worth it to humiliate that glove.
It's the Grey Walker! I thought he was dead!
He is!
Talion the bow.
It doesn't look good for the Gondorians. We have to help.
The Palantir is a powerful artifact. If we were to possess it...
We could turn the tide.
Don't these stinking pinkskins know when they're beaten?
We need to target their captains. He's close.
The Wraith world will reveal his presence. Clark.
Too early. It's not a proper feast without grog. Did too much marching yesterday. My feet are about to fall off. Has anyone told you?
Clark.
It's called the Palantir, and it's why we're here. The city is just an obstacle between us and it. You find the Seeing Stone, you bring it directly to me. This is how we conquer Middle-earth, lads.
Said it was like water, but salty too.
And you believed him? Think it through, mate. How much salt would it take to make a whole ocean salty?
Oh, I love these. Go on. How much?
Thunder the other night.
What thunder, you glob? That was Mount Doom going kaboom! There's two kinds of orc in this world. Ones that do it for the killing, ones that do it for the
One man? Gondor should have sent more reinforcements. This is our city, manfilth. You're too late.
For Gondor! I will avenge my brothers!
Destroy the town!
You will never take our city!
Why are you out here alone?
My raiding party was trapped in the lower city overnight.
How many of you were there?
Not enough.
Minas Ithil still stands.
We're about to lose the middle city, Ranger. They'll be closing the gate if they haven't already. We need to get up there as fast as we can.
I'll be right behind you. Wait! What is your name?
Idril.
Talion.
Don't fall behind, Talion. We've lost enough men today. Do you hear that, Ranger? They're closing the gate.
Then let's cut a path up there.
Sergeant Tarandor's going to need our help. Let's move.
We'll never take this city. You ready to die? Die, They coming here.
Arian will need our support. We can't leave him out here.
Get up there now!
Where you going? Stay here and fight.
This is just like Shelob's vision.
If Sauron's forces get the Palantir, all of Middle-earth will share the same fate.
Not looking good.
It hasn't looked good for weeks. Sergeant Dagon and his men are at the arena. We must aid them.
Kill them all! Stay and I'll give you a quick shot.
We've lost the middle city. Rally at the gate.
Keep moving. We'll cover your retreat. To the gate! Your target! This is where you'll die.
Join us! The gate is closing!
We'll be right behind you.
The middle city is lost!
They're pulling back. Go! Go!
Sergeant Dagon, we're pulling back. The middle city is lost.
Not before we finish these filthy trucks. Get closer.
They're sealing the gate! Move out! Move out!
You like this?
Faster, Ranger!
I am your destroy! You ready to die?
You came...
are you doing?
I won't be long. Go.
Have the archers provide support. We've lost the Middle City. We made them pay for every inch of ground, but they now hold it.
Then our fate will be decided here. Our inner wall is our strongest. We have double their archer.
We cannot match the orcs for their numbers or ferocity.
Now, our people have held back Sauron's forces before.
But some things were lost forever.
Yes, of course they were. Go to the Great Hall. Secure the relics.
My place is here.
Make sure they are taken to Henathanon.
Is that an order?
You must understand. We must protect what is most precious
At all costs.
Yes. That is an order.
Then I'll see it done. But I'll be back on the wall before their next assault.
A ranger from the Black Gate. I heard you were all dead.
You heard the truth.
If you've come to fight for Minas Ithil, Ranger, report to Captain Baron.
Not come to join your army, General, but for the Palantir and its safekeeping.
Protect the city, and the Palantir will be safe. However, our raiding parties are targeting enemy captains in the lower city.
You wish to spread terror in their ranks?
Yes. It's about time we tasted fear.
The men are assembled, General.
We need to secure the Palantir now. The city is weak, and it will not hold for much longer.
But we cannot leave the Gondorians to their fate. Castamir is right. By protecting the city, we protect the Palantir.
Look.
The towers bear his mark.
Those were my towers once. Now Sauron's corruption spreads beyond the borders of Mordor. He mocks me.
They give him sight.
Not without the Palantir.
We will dismantle his hold on Minas Ithil. We will shift the tide of war.
These Hydia are but dark imitations of the Palantir. But we can turn Sauron's low craft against him.
These towers can give us sight.
We will purify them and make them ours. Here we see all that has been lost, and all that will be lost if his corruption is allowed to return. This city is built on the ruins of my kingdom, yet some things remain. Those are my barrows, still hidden from Sauron's sight. There I will show you why we must retrieve my ring.
Surprise! Do you really think you're making a difference? You're a fool. Minas Ithil will fall. You will die, and soon we will march upon all of Gondor.
That's how it's done! Smash his bones! This down his defenses! Die with Time for murder!
It'd be too easy to kill you like this.
Filthy glove! He's just playing defense! Here it goes! What was that noise? We turn the entire city into rubble. Leave nothing stand long as he brings it. Something about a disease. Eyes open. Let's find whoever did it. Go to one of them. Must have dropped.
I can show you how to conquer Mordor.
As long as it keeps Gondor safe.
I like the sound of that. What are you waiting for?
Gonna crush you! Next one! We're gonna cut you to ribbons! It's hard to end you! What a
I recognize this place. I fought here ages ago.
Seems...
If anywhere in Mordor is safe from Sauron, it is barrows like these. Reminders that even the Dark Lord's reach extends only so far. In a bygone age, my army marched on Mordor. We buried our honored dead in barrows like this one. Our greatest warriors are preserved here, protected by powerful magic. And we used all our arts to bring the virtues of the elves with us as we marched.
And you had the One Ring.
Yes. And with it, I forged an army. I led the charge against Sauron. When Sauron revealed his betrayal, I took up arms against him. In my wrath, I was determined to punish him for his treachery. The new ring, our ring, is not marred with his shadow. It is perfect.
The ring is lost for now, but we can still secure the Palantir.
Then we will go to the Great Hall. Idril is there. She may be able to help us. The Great Hall houses Minas Ithil's treasures.
All that matters is the Palantir.
We should investigate the Great Hall.
And secure the Palantir.
No one dares touch it after what happened to Algador. Castamir will never forgive himself for what happened. That's why he's hidden it.
There's no time. We can only take the most valuable.
We're taking everything.
Idril, sacrifices must be made.
I will not sacrifice our past to fear.
Oh there. Who are you?
Baranor, this is the Ranger I was telling you about.
You've spilled much blood for Minas Ithil. We don't even know your name.
Talion.
Gondor thanks you, Talion. But we need all warriors at the gate.
Well, the Uruks seek the Palantir. They will not stop until it is theirs. Where is it?
My father has hidden it.
There's nothing safe, hidden or otherwise. The Uruks would tear this city apart to find it.
These are desperate times. But we will not surrender, and we will not fall. We cannot.
Defend the gate.
To the gates, quickly!
I will not let this city fall!
Then we must obtain the Palantir. It is the only way.
Come
That was only the beginning. There'll be more. We have to find out what we're dealing with. This way. We'll be able to see the entire lower city once we get there. It's not much further.
The city can't take much more. I'll handle the siege beasts.
Baranor and I can manage here.
Talion, we must commandeer one of the siege beasts.
Well, this should prove interesting.
Shooting those explosives should subdue the beast.
Let's see what this thing can do.
Here they come. Another siege beast is in range. Destroy it.
We're done here. We can't leave this siege beast for the enemy.
Pity we can't take it with us. It's a formidable weapon.
We must move quickly.
This should help.
City. They just don't know it yet.
Minas Ithil falls...
Then it will only be a matter of time till they find the Palantir.
I was thinking of Gondor. I know what to do here. Attackers. These hordes are endless.
Sauron's armies have grown massively. A conventional victory against him will not be possible. We must secure the Palantir.
Before that thing sends you back to the max! The Siege Beast betrayed them! They can do that! Run, you fools!
Another attack will surely follow. We should return to the upper city, check on Idril and the others.
It's not enough for them to destroy us. They wish to wipe away our history.
At least they don't have the Seeing Stone.
The gates are holding.
These relics were my life. My father was right. We must salvage what we can, and leave.
You have a valuable weapon. The Seeing Stone gives you sight over your enemy. Use it.
It is too dangerous. The Palantir is poison to men. None can withstand its influence.
I can.
Men before you have thought the same.
And if I'm wrong, I will fail as they have failed. But if I'm right, we win this war.
Then I will find my father and speak to him.
She will hold you to your oath, Ranger.
You put a lot of trust in her.
Give her time. Until then, we should return to Shelob. I need more answers. We need to see Shelob. Her visions can help us.
We need the ring.
I got him! Stop hitting me! Hey!
Look at you! You're nothing but a pink-skinned schrock! You'll never survive in Mordor!
Oh, you just
on the wall! I've seen it! You're not worth the nicks you put in my blade. You may have heard of one like me. He prances and dances and sings with glee. Wherever there's strife, the singer is there. He slaughters and slays with such merry flair. I sing this song with all my breath. Take heed, for this interlude ends with your death. Let's sing. Let's sing. Keep your head on. Keep he's right here. Wrong order. Let's sing. Let's sing.
Always calling for aid. What orcs lack in cunning, they make up for in numbers.
Well, those numbers are a little smaller today.
Such a little thing for the man with the ring. Over time, they never last. Still I stand, sword in hand. He's blocked, he's locked, he never stopped.
A feast. I cannot smell what is being cooked, and for that I am grateful.
I know I heard something. Never mind.
You can't sneak up on me, but it took guts for you to try it. Say, how about we pull those guts out and take a good long look at them?
Weak as a babe!
Take his head next time!
It's plundered over here!
Time for us
He's the target, not me! Don't stand in the way! Why am I shooting my arrows at the clouds?
Okay. You! The worst pain ain't the spear going in. It's me wrenching it out of you. I can smell your weakness. Oh, missed! You miss me? Beg for mercy! Nice! You miss me? So slow!
Would you save me?
I wasn't talking to you, stupid ranger.
He is working for the spider.
No. The Dark Mistress watches over Gollum. Gollum watches over Bright Master. Bright Master kills the Dark Lord.
And the spider pulls the strings.
We share a common enemy in Sauron. And you can't always choose your allies. We don't.
Come, Bright Master. Gollum will show you a quicker path.
That wasn't just a troll.
They are Olog High, war trolls. They're smarter, faster, and immune to sunlight. Sauron's forces are more powerful than ever.
We hate them as much as we hate nasty orcs. We keep our distance, so we don't get squished and crushed into bits.
Like how you tried to crush my head with a rock the last time I saw
you. But we didn't. We could never hurt the Bright Lord. We make up for it now, yes?
That is yet to be seen.
Is it just me? Or do those all look like they're better than the rest of us? It's not just you.
Close, Bright Master. We're very close.
I know why you are here.
Return what you have stolen.
Silence, Ringmaker. You forget yourself. Stolen. You begged me to have it. And what of you, Talion?
I'm here for Minas Ithil.
You seek to save it, even though it may already be lost.
There must be a way. There is truth in your vision. Grant me another.
To what end? For knowledge? To dominate? Oh, you don't have to tell me. Here is your truth.
You want to move up the ranks, you got to kill. You want to get noticed, kill a pink skin. The bigger the target, the higher you rise.
Idril. She dies.
Many will pass before Sauron is defeated.
This knowledge can guide our hand. If we kill this assassin, perhaps this future will not come to pass. She can be saved.
She will live or die with honor, and it will not shift the tide of war. It is Castamere who must be protected. If he falls victim to this assassin, we will lose the Palantir.
You found him precious? For the Bright Lord. We go to Kirith Umber. Yes, we'll find the nasty assassin.
The assassin must be stopped. Gollum, you know where to find him?
Yes, we recognized his curved blade.
A Morgul blade.
Yes, stab, stab, stabbing all the war chief's bodyguards.
If we find the Uruk bodyguards he's targeting, we'll find the assassin.
The first one is near. This way. Careful. This is a Morgul fly nest.
What are those orcs doing?
The first bodyguard should be this way.
Earlier you said you recognized the assassin's curved blade. So you can see Shelob's visions.
Yes, Bright Master.
An intruder!
One of the bodyguards was nearby. We're sure of it.
Only a Morgul blade could have caused these wounds. We're on the right track.
He's been dead for some time. We'll need to move faster if we want to catch up with the assassin.
Yes. We knows where another bodyguard is.
As the assassin kills his way up the hierarchy, he'll continue to seek bigger targets. Like Castamere.
Yes. Castamere is the only one who knows where the Palantir is. He must be kept alive at all costs.
We know the nasty orc is here, but we forget where exactly. We are close. You can find it.
I thought Olog's couldn't go out in sunlight.
You're thinking about trolls. These are different. The Dark Lord changed them.
When I get out of this door! Someone's killing his way up the ranks again. Seems to be doing a right good job of it, too. Found him! Bleed the...
Wounds from a Morgul blade, just like the last one. This kill happened more recently than the other.
We are getting closer.
Gollum should know where the next target is.
He's come back! Take! Down below! So they're going, come on, we'll have a brawl.
I believe this plate is of Easterling manufacture.
The Easterlings. Stranger even than the Haradrim of the South.
But just as vulnerable to entreaties from Sauron.
I found another Uruk. He hasn't been dead long. We're getting closer.
Closer and closer. We will take you to where the next one is.
All at once!
Stupid orcs never see Gollum. We sneaks around, and we hear so many things.
You'll never escape! I am your stone!
Wait, orcs are coming. Hide!
He's terrified of Morgul flies, everyone knows. Says the glob who's afraid of spiderlings. Never should have told you that. I live to slaughter. Wait! I've got him! After him! Your end!
What are you doing? He's not so fast!
Disgusting orcs. Always loud and mean. But they don't like the flies, precious. Especially the assassin. He runs whenever he sees them.
It's a ghoul massacre!
We're close. But too many dirty orcs is around.
Stay here. I can find him on my own.
Get off me! I don't care what this is. I'm starving. Disgusting ghoul! They will kill you! Something just moved over there. I live to slaughter. Taste my blade. Feel the pain. Look out! Marcus! He's come back! Blood and pain! Die, pigskin!
a victim. Yet this one still lives.
Let's find out what he knows.
You are mine!
The assassin is near.
Shag.
The war chief is useless. I wouldn't be surprised if the Dark Lord himself thanks me for killing the Glob and taking his place. He'll do a much better job of taking Minas Ithil than he ever could. Mind the spiders!
First, it'll be the blade, then the beast.
Today is your day, spiders! I don't care. Whatever it was can sort off.
You're always so jumpy.
Get them away from me! Irrelevant! After him! I followed through my orders, so if you're here to stop me, you'll be sorely disappointed.
Didn't see that coming!
Today!
Let's hope his death has changed what Shelob saw from Minas Ithil.
Minas Ithil will go the way of all flesh. We only need the Seeing Star.
How much of your soul was lost in that ring?
The Dark Mistress will be pleased.
Idril and customers should be safe for now.
But the siege of Minas Ithil continues. The Palantir is still at risk of falling into enemy hands.
We are behind enemy lines. This is a perfect opportunity to sow chaos within Sauron's ranks. The assassin had one more target on his list. We should finish what we started and kill the war chief's final bodyguard. We should return to Minas Ithil.
The battle will not be won on the front lines alone.
The dog's wounded now!
Stop! Here he is! I've got to light the singer! Bring the others! I don't like the screw moving! Raise the beacon! Help from the board! Immerse! He's back! Help me find the tar! Thought I heard something. Enough! Word is, there's a new power. I'd like to get my hands on one of those.
And smell something.
Yes. Someone set you down! Yeah, that's how it's done! Let's go! Crush him!
What's that? Welcome to Mordor. Hey! Got a cowering Targ over here!
Wait! I saw something! I'll kill you!
Submit!
I'm right behind you! I got him! Beautiful! You won't slip away! He's here! Something just... I've seen it! Let me go, man dung! Tell me what you've got! Push him down! I'm on him! You're weak! Good hit! Now kill him! Go on, I got him now! You know!
Baranor! You can't have run out of orcs in the city.
There are a few left, but we're hunting one in particular. The last bodyguard of the war chief leading the siege.
I think we're after the same orc, and the way to a war chief is through his bodyguards.
You sound like you've had some experience in this.
I've had enough.
I'll follow your lead.
Caves. Never know what you're gonna find crawling around in them.
This is from Minas Ithil.
Some filthy assassin. You mean that glob with the funny knife who was killing his way up the chain? Who spot him anyway? He was a laugh when he was in his cubs. I got him! was glorious.
Then Moogrish comes out. Someone's sneaking about.
That assassin with the Morgul blade got taken down by the Targ. Good riddance. The maggot, did you hear that?
Need to keep... I don't like the sound of that. Something just moved.
Move before it gets away! None sway!
Oh, are you lot far from home? Poor little lost softskins. Don't worry, you'll all be dead soon.
I've never seen that. Not so fancy now, eh? Are you?
I almost feel sorry for the war chief we're hunting. He'll be lonely without his bodyguards.
He'll join them soon enough.
The war chief Baranor seeks is just one of many, and they will continue their attacks on Minas Ithil.
Then our path is clear. We have to kill them all. And we'll need help from the Gondorians to do it. Shelob's visions will reveal our path.
We must tread carefully, Talion.
I see the Ranger! Kill him! Keep him surrounded! Stop him! He can't take me! You will fall! What was that? What was that noise? Keep him away from me! Stay there! Die, Bill! I know you think you can hide, but you're wrong. Run him down and kill him! Did you hear that?
Up north, there is pig-skin town built on a lake.
On a lake? Somebody's sneaking around. I see the Ranger. Bleed him down. Someone's sneaking about. I don't like the beacon. Don't let him catch me. The Ranger's on. Look, get him. The Tark is chasing me down. Did I just hear something? Send out the beacon! Submit! You can't get away! He's back! I'm right behind you!
You put too much faith in the spider. She only shows you what she wants.
Then tell me what you wish to see.
Minas Ithil still standing.
All was so selfless. Nothing more. We saw some troubling things last time, didn't we?
I want to know my fate with the Nazgul.
Be careful what you ask for, Ranger. With prophecy comes torment.
We take the city at dawn!
Submit to your destiny.
I know what you fear, Talion. Shelob's vision is not cast in stone.
The Witch King.
It is the power of domination. The ring can enslave the minds of men.
What can be done?
Sacrifices must be made, and many will be lost. But we must hold to our purpose. no matter what the cost.